When it comes to getting pre-approved for a mortgage, one of the key factors that a lender is going to look at is your credit score. And why is that important? Because they're usually giving you hundreds of thousands of dollars to go buy a home. And just like anybody else, they want to get paid back, right? So there's not many things that they can go off of to show that you're going to pay them back. Because that's what's important to them. They want to get paid, right? So your credit score does that. Because your credit score is basically a numerical indication of the likelihood you're going to pay something back. So the higher the credit score you have, the more likely you are to pay them back. And that's why it's important to them, right? So clients usually ask me, why does that matter? And the answer is because although they do have the house to take back at any time if you fail to pay, right? They don't want to do that at the end of the day. They want you to stay in your home and they want the money. So that's why credit score matters. Now, the next question I often get is, what is the minimum credit score that is needed to get pre-approved? It's a tricky question. So it's going to depend on what type of loan you're going for and the lender you're working with. Now, there's something I can tell you is when it comes to the lenders, it will not matter what your credit score is for FHA loans because there's a federal minimum required credit score, and that's 500. So as long as you got 500, you're good, right? But when it comes to conventional loans, that's where it becomes a little more tricky. They have leeway in what they can require for conventional loans. So it's going to vary by lender. I always recommend shopping around with multiple lenders to see what they're asking for. But besides that, the best thing that you can do for yourself is just work on getting your credit score up, right? The higher your credit score, the better. It always will be. And not only will it help you get pre-approved, it's going to give you better terms. The higher your credit score is, the less interest you're going to pay. So again, when it comes to figuring out exactly what credit score you need to get pre-approved for a mortgage, just speak to the lender. It's going to depend on the exact lender that you want to work with. So that's your go-to resource for that.